Welcome to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Alright, it is a brand new day. It is so early in the morning that people haven't even gotten up yet. So, I am here. I had a good night's rest. And I ate breakfast and drank something. And also was looking for a cooking station. But I actually have no idea if there is even a cooking station in Diamond City. Because I am out of food. Anyway, at least, as in out of cooked food. But we should be making our way back home soon.
We have everything. Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here you are.
Let's see, what do you have? What do I have to sell? I have a bunch of stuff to sell, actually. Cigar box and some cigars. Alright, that gets me some money again. That is nifty. Do you have anything useful? Potatoes, mud fruits, gourds, corn. I'll take your corn, because those are always useful. Bag of cement. You have more globes. You know what? I want your globes. Globes are useful. More microscopes would be kind of useful as well. Plunger has wood. Wood is always useful. It's one of those materials you really start running out of after a little while. Typewriter would also be useful. Good grief. I do not have the money for any of that, do I? Unless I sell stuff. Skull and crossbones or summer shots, a padded blue jacket. I think I'm gonna hold on to all of those for the moment.
What's that for?
For the moment anyway, I'm gonna hold on to those, and it's time to loot up some other things first. Wait, what are you doing here? Whoa, okay. What is happening? Wait, did you folks just all wake up?
Everybody, I need everyone's attention. I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
Piece of full shit.
Is this really like a daily thing? Is it like he keeps his speeches around 7 in the morning, and this is how and when all of you guys like wake up and listen to him give a speech or something? That was weird. All right. You know what? I'm gonna skip loading the potatoes here for the moment.
Shang, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much. Purified water. Don't die of thirst out there in the Commonwealth.
Good kid. Knows how to run a business. I still didn't see a cooking station. Maybe I am just blind, huh? Eh. Local beggar, huh? Anyways. Now, there are a couple of things I do want to do before I leave. Stop here.
Time for a pop quiz, everyone.
But Mr. Zwicky, we had a pop quiz yesterday.
And we've learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little quiz.
But I'm tired.
I'm detecting a high degree of fatigue in all our little scholars. Perhaps the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes!
Ain't you a little old to be in school?
Yes, but there is something I do want.
Yes.
Which is this. Robot companions permanently inflict more damage. And that would make Codsworth even better. Eventually pick up Codsworth and run around with him. But of note is that this whole school thing, it happens no matter what time of the day you actually wander in there at. I just thought it would be prudent to do that during the day, as in the morning. Because it sounds always so weird when you wander in there and you're like, hey, wait, they are having school session in middle of the damn night. Let's help ourselves to all of the things. Because here I can take everything. I'll take the potatoes here as well, the gas canisters and everything else. Alright, some potatoes. Oh, this reminded me that, sleeping in the inn is, by the way, a bad idea. Not from the point of view that you would necessarily think, but I did contract insomnia sleeping there. Apparently it was not a very comfy bed then, huh? Talk about things like you come into some kind of a city and you go rent a room and the first thing you get is, well, sick. That would be slightly annoying, wouldn't you say? Right.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
I'll take a look, sure.
Feel free to test the grips.
I'm actually more into handguns than shotguns, but I thought I had stuff to sell you. Ah, cigarette carton. Make a little bit of money back. Okay then. Turn off that quest as well, and then we can leave finally. Go back to Sanctuary Hills. That seems prudent. That seems fun. Go back to Sanctuary Hills. Do a little bit of looting on the way, and start the actual survival process or progress or whatever, however you wanna call it. And maybe we can start making Sanctuary Hills into a settlement. I think it's the first settlement I'm gonna build. I'll grab the local leader pack kind of early here to try and do things with that. So I can do multiple settlements. Talk to you before I go.
You're that trader Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first one Piper pulled into a heap of trouble they weren't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Do that conversation a little late, I suppose, considering we had already been in the place, but oh well, whatever.
Hey, just let me know.
No, I wanted to
Help yourself?
trade stuff to you, but you keep trying to run away, huh? Screwdrivers, and where was the rest of this stuff? Okay, what? You're already full of things. can't carry more. Okay, this is not going to be very fun, is it? Okay. I wonder if I can carry back the guns, huh? Oh, I definitely hope so. Because otherwise this is gonna be a little bit annoying. Well, I could always go through my booze to take the guns back, but in that case I could just as well try and sell them. Alright, so I am not overburdened. Fantastic. How close am I though to being overburdened? Almost. Not quite yet, but almost. I do have some food with me, which is always nifty. And wait. Ah, I know. We can do looting on the way still. We can definitely do looting on the way still. What I want to do though is a level up and do that here, because I do think it is time to take the rank of sneak right now. Yes. Because I do want sneak. This is not a very sturdy character, even though we're doing VATS, so eventually we won't be... well, we don't need to be very sturdy, because VATS defense bonus is so insane. But I do want to be able to avoid encounters. Like, let's say that crazy robot from yesterday. I would prefer being able to avoid those kinds of encounters. Very much so. Very much so. Alright. Doesn't seem like there is anybody here. That is definitely a positive thing. Just go down there and loot those boats and stuff, but those can wait. I have a lot of ammo for this thing now, and I have a whole lot for the 10mm too. Once I get the 10mm like seriously modded up though, I'll probably just start trashing the pipe weapons entirely, but right now I would like to save my 10mm pistol ammo for when I have a, well, good 10mm. One thing I could obviously try to do early is it just occurred to me there is that very nice 10mm pistol for VATS play. For those of you who are familiar with the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I might give that a try and see if I can get my hands on that kind of early. That could be actually very much fun to see, because I have no idea how early, if that mission is doable very early, but I might try. I might definitely give that a try. But yeah, let's do some looting on the way still, because I know I can if I take advantage of this thing. Girl.
Hey, wait there.
Whoa, what the? Okay, I don't even wanna know. Okay? I do not want to know. You guys have a war, you guys have a war. Alright? Yeah, whatever. Remember to pick up Piper on the way as well. Because that thing allows me to do some looting, and it is always up here. And every single time it also has a fusion core. So unless you run mods which change this. But if you don't, you can always come here for a very easily acquired full set of power armor. With a full fusion core. Every single time. Yeah. Where did I leave Piper? Ah, there you are.
Hey, come on.
Yep.
Come with me, if you wish to live. Because I do want to do some looting. Mostly I want to get my hands on more food, which I can do from there, and I'm already thirsty. Yeah, well. Do I have water still? I think I do. Ah, I do have water. Just don't have food. Alright, here we are. Grey Garden. Help myself to your food. And then I will be back another time.
Welcome to Grey Garden.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I just want your food, and then I'm off to elsewhere in the world. And afterwards, I will come back another time and, you know, sort you out with all of these things and everything else. Thanks for your food contributions. We will have this discussion at another time. Because of course with power armor on I can carry a whole lot more, so I can pick up some stuff on the way here. And also gets me a power armor for later on. And in case this all looks a little different, check up the mod list in the description below. It's always in the below there. My power is stuck on a rock. Also, Piper is stuck on a, well, power line post. Anyway, what I'm talking about is that this road, the asphalt, if you're familiar with the game, you probably figured out there is something wrong with, like, with this picture of me just walking around here. In the base game, this is much lighter color, and then it would not be asphalt. At least not the kind of asphalt they use to actually build roads. So yeah, I'm using a mod which changes the asphalt color, retextures it, makes this look way more realistic actually when you just look at it and just wander around. But of course makes it look different than it is in the base game. Alright. Rad-X, okay. Rad-X will be is nice. I will have that. I would need a level of ninja next, I think, to be able to start getting some actual gunslinger stuff going on. So sneak gunslingery things. What is going on? Okay, is that like raiders fighting something? Yeah, it's raiders fighting something. No, Piper? We're gonna go kill some raiders. Alpha Wild Mongrel. Well, I can certainly get a lot of shots off, but I don't do like any damage, except this car is going to blow up, huh? Yeah, the car blew up.
Ours now.
Well, food. So avoid the radioactive stuff coming from that car. Anybody else here? Ah, more food. And whatever you had. Okay, thank you. And steam pack. Oops, forgot the Rad-X. Shadeless lamp. Nothing else, huh? Well, beds in case I wanted to sleep an hour. Okay then. Well, that was useful. I got some food and I got some stuff again. I can either sell or break down. Both of those are very useful things to do with random stuff you find. Because while I do not have the intelligence for whatever that is, whatever the bug was called. Good grief. Scrappa. I do not have the intelligence for Scrappa. You still get very basic things like steel and wood from guns, which is actually useful, because steel and wood are some of the things you usually run out of when you're building settlement stuff. I hope those folks don't mind if I steal the antibiotics. How many antibiotics? 2 of them. That is insanely powerful. That is really, really good. Okay. Random encounter city. I swear I thought that sign there was something. Jeez, that scared me. Okay. That Mr. Godsey put me a little on edge, huh? A little bad. I always expect something horrifyingly awful to come and slaughter me right now. Well, empty bottles, and let's get ourselves some drugs and booze. Alright. Because I realized, like, as I was talking in the city when I was buying the alcohol. Now I can do finish that talk while I am on my way to Sanctuary here. So, also, how close am I to being overburdened? Almost there. So, I just realized that I have, like, I wanted this high charisma to get eventually here. Because this seems like very interesting thing. If I'm running with companions, why not make my companions stronger? I'm gonna take attack dog because I am using a mod which allows me to use the dog with a companion. Like, I absolutely believe the game was originally intended that way. All the other companions have an actual perk associated with their affinity, and so on. The dog does not. The dog's perk is here in the perk tree. So this is going to also, this perk is kind of nice if you are using VATS. It's going to help you with VATS stuff, including the final perk which is now available, which is kind of nifty. 10% less damage is not a whole lot, but it's some. But the idea was to get here, but I just realized that I do have access to this, and the 3rd rank of it gives +3 luck while you're drunk, and well, and the second one also, effects of alcohol are doubled. Well, I have low intelligence anyway. Losing 1 or 2 points of intelligence does absolutely nothing anyways for my experience gain. Well, a little bit, but doesn't matter. But the point is, doubling the effect of wine gives me 30 action points, and this would put me with +3 luck. So eventually when I have the luck up to get start getting the like fast criticals, this would make it even faster. Every time I'm boosted up, my criticals would build up even faster. I hadn't thought of that too much before. Like, yes, I thought of it at some point, because I helped somebody make a build around it, but I hadn't considered it for this character. But now I am seriously giving it thought, which is why I bought the alcohol yesterday from the shop there. I like that idea. It's not something I have ever done myself before, but I like the idea, the concept. Because I'm already a high charisma character, why not take advantage of it? And then of course take advantage of the putting perk points into luck eventually as well to get the luck up. Because getting something like 13 to 16 luck through gear and perks and so on, that would make some very, very fast critical build up. I like that idea. You do like that idea. Alright. Let's help ourselves to the diesels. Now, go drop all of this stuff into the into Sanctuary. And then I'm gonna come and do a little bit of looting here. Also make some food, cook some food, do a little bit of looting here because it is time to get the doggy. Very much time to get the doggy. So I have dog and a piper for a company, and I might want to talk to Codsworth because I've forgotten to do that. Wow, completely forgotten to do that actually. And next episode might be a little bit of I don't know, possibly I'll start doing settlement building in the next episode. That also seems possible. Okay, let's drop stuff here. Oh, nice, I got purified water. Because of, oh, there we go. Got out of that thing. Also, take the fusion core out, just in case somebody tries to steal that thing. And put my stuff into this box. Also, Piper.
Heads up.
Point the way.
Trade with
Looking
me.
for something specific?
Give me all of your stuff, thanks. Thank you. And put everything here, including the tools I just picked up from her. I have a bunch of food actually I can start planting down, which is nifty. Which is quite nifty. I may actually have to do something about this, this whole tool thing. Because I'm probably not going to use the tools for what they are intended for, so I may run a different configuration on that. Just occurred to me. I have 18 mud fruits, nice. I have a bunch of razor grains. This is really nifty. I have some serious amount of food I can do. This is indeed quite nice. Let's cook up the food. Let's put some antibiotics here. Drop some stim bags because I don't need to carry that many stim bags. Drop some Radaway, Radex. Drop these things. I'll see about if I wanna break any of that down. Eventually, maybe. Probably, actually. Should have looked if any of that stuff had anything I wanted to actually use for anything. As in, if any of these had anything, any parts I could stick into the pipe pistol here. Fusion core, microfusion shells, shotgun shells, put those in there and just carry the stuff. I'm gonna leave the booze here for now. Let's cook up the food and then let's go get ourselves some Deathclaw steak. Mutant hound chops, mud chops. Squirrel on a stick. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have some food again. So I was getting low on food. I think I'm gonna drop the Deathclaw steak and those here for now. And help myself to some mud chops. Alright. Now let's go get my doggy. Come on, Piper. We will go and get ourselves a furry companion. A dog, which will brighten our day, hopefully. Make life more entertaining, interesting, and all sorts of other things. We'll need to also talk to Codsworth. Oh well.
Hey boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Okay then. Let's stick together.
Have you eaten the stim pack? There's usually a stim pack outside of the box there. Don't tell me you ate it. But I'm gonna help myself to everything we can find from here. And turn the radio off. Desk fan. There's a pipe pistol in the, whatever that is, toolbox. Yes, what did you find? Do I want to know what you found? Probably not. 3 more money. Cigarette boxes. Alright then. A fuse. Military grade duct tape. Oh, Piper, did I steal your hat too? I think I stole your hat.
What was that?
That was these things. Shoot them in the head. And we get lunch, okay? Yeah, they do not look friendly. Absolutely do not. Shoot it in the... Well, I guess shoot it in the torso works too. Just gonna take 2 bullets. Head. Piper, you're in my way. Oh. That all of them? Not all of them. Probably not. Yep.
You got a line on them?
Nope. The doggy is waiting for them to show up. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yep, we're not alone. We are definitely being attacked by a rat. A tunneling rat. Not like all of them tunnel anyway, but still like a tunneling rat. This one tunnels really, really quickly. A hard hat. Jangles the moon monkey. Nice. Brahmin skull. Yeah, empty milk bottles. Pack of cigarettes. What else am I missing? Ah, these things from here. Did you have to knock them all down? You did, didn't you, huh? Ah. How am I still in combat? What? Didn't think there was more of those damn things. Anyways, let's go, take this stuff back to Sanctuary. Let's go find Piper's hat. Because I stole her hat. And we're still gonna do a little bit of looting today still, I think. Yes, we will, we will. So I wanna leave myself a little bit of spare time in the evening to scrap basically everything in Sanctuary here. Scrap everything. Alright, Piper's hat is probably here. Press cap. Yeah, that is Piper's hat. Put the hard hat there, and I found another pistol. Then again, I have to admit, I kind of like this this setup of what the blazer is this called? Mirelurk. How did I find Mirelurk, mate? And I am talking about the sorting mod. That's what I'm talking about. I admit I kind of like how it functions here. Where are you? There you go.
Heads up.
Don't mind the clutter.
I have your hat here. Sorry I stole it from you. Because the arrangement of the menus and everything else, and I like that they actually named the guns properly like this. So I think I'm leaving
Look
it
alive.
as it is.
What you
It's
got
gonna
for
take
me?
me a short moment to get used to it though, because I've used different sorting mode previously.
Piper.
Something you
What
need?
the? Wait. What? Where did you come from? Why are you here? Okay. That was strange. Okay, Piper.
Look alive.
You say the word. What's going on?
I think we ought to go our separate ways.
Sure thing. I'll head home.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Doing it this way. Come on, doggy.
How you doing, buddy? Go on home now. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Alright, doing this gives me two things because of the mods I use. Now I can do this whole quick trade to her. But also now I know exactly where they will end up at when they die. As in get downed and for some reason if I cannot actually, you know, save them or whatever else. So they will end up here. Where I was looking at this thing because I needed that mole rat meat. There we go. And cook the mole
I always
rats.
was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Mole rats. And roasted mirelurk required 2 of those meats, but that is kind of nifty, plus 10 AP. Although mostly I use food for actual food instead of using them for you know, the bonuses here on survival mode. That is just what I tend to do. Now let's talk to Codsworth while it is not dark outside yet, and then we will go do a little bit more looting, and then I'm gonna call it an episode.
Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. You're looking good for a robot that survived an atomic war.
Well, I have picked up a few minor scratches and, dare I say, stains. But all in all, the inner workings are top-notch. And I see you've taken up a new look. I take it the husband approves. Where is Sir, by the way?
Do you really want to know? It's not good news.
Heavens, no. Such a tragedy. If I could feel, I would be quite distraught over the news. And young Sean? What of your son?
Codsworth, all the time you were here, did you see anyone at all, coming out of the vault?
If only I had, Mum. You've no idea the desperation for human contact one develops over 200 years. And when you do encounter them, the cruelty. You're either target practice or spare parts. But please, Mum, don't tell me Sean met the same fate as Sir. I don't know if the old nuts and bolts could take it.
I'm looking for him. Someone took him from the vault. But I'm gonna find him.
But, Mum, this news, this terrible news. You must let me assist you in the search for young Sean. I simply cannot remain here knowing the lad is in danger.
Would you like to?
As you wish, Mum.
No, not now.
All right, then. By the way, Concord is nearby, and I've seen people there. I don't know if they can help, but perhaps we should take a look.
And there you have something you probably haven't seen before. This kind of conversation with Codsworth. In case you didn't know, the conversation you have with Codsworth changes slightly if you have been elsewhere in the world before you come and talk to him. Like if you have done stuff in the world and then you come talk to him, he gives this kind of conversation. He doesn't offer the holotape, doesn't offer the first you know, success chance speech check, anything of the sort. This is like he recognizes that you have seen the world already. You're not just straight up out of the vault. And I love that. I really like how they did that. And I'm happy it is in the game as it is. In this fashion. And I figured it would be nice doing it in this particular order as well for all of you awesome people who have not seen that particular way of discussion with Codsworth before. Alright, here we go. In here we go. Okay, where are my Molotovs? Molotovs would be nice. Although, I don't actually... Do I have my Molotovs equipped? Okay, it doesn't show what grenades I have equipped again. Okay, well, let's loot those on the way out. But, you sneak in here, and at the back there is an explosive tank. Wait for that, and then you start shooting these small rats to pieces. Should be one more. Wow. Hello. I should have gone for the headshots, but I went for the torso shots for the guaranteed hits. Okay, there should be 11 balls here. Why do I know that? Because somehow I'm very good at remembering random numbers of things. So, brain fungus. Let's get some brain fungus so we can make drugs if we so desire. And glowing fungus so we can make Rad-X. Even if we are lacking the intelligence to make Rad-Away. Well, we can make Rad-X, so that is useful. Alright then. A broom. Corn. Another pipe pistol. Sensor module is nice though. That is fairly nice to find. Reload the gun. And here would be black rim glasses. Alright. Burnt box. Not useful in the without mods which make them useful. Combination wrenches. Glowing funguses. And extinguisher didn't get blown to bits. Nice. Here we go. Hello there. Gotcha! And got a full crit again. Nice. It was not a glowing rat this time, so I didn't get anything out of it. No is safe. No is locked safe. Nice. Nifty. Nice and nifty. Anything else? Do not want dirty water at the moment. Well, I do need dirty water if and when I start making soups. Because those require dirty water. But otherwise, do not need that. Abraxo cleaner is nice find. It has all sorts of useful things in it. Right? Did I get everything else I needed? Nope. Let's get all of these. Because all of this is useful if I want to make money by making drugs. Alright. And now let's wander this way. Get that. Trash Busters awards, but because White Blaze is not. Pipe Pistol. And help myself to the brain fungus. Take a little bit of radiation damage doing that, but oh well. Oh well then. And that would be it. Okay then. Okay then, I have done my looting here. And I think we go and loot up Sanctuary Hill still. Finish looting that place up, and then I can call it an episode because it's starting to get slightly late here. How close am I to being overburdened? 104. Yeah, doggy. You know what? You carry some stuff so I can go pick some things up still. What? You can't carry anymore? Alright. Well, that hopefully is enough. Because I do not want to slay those yet, but I do want these things from here before they bug out. Those have those water bottles there. They have a chance to bug and fall through the ground. One of them does it quite consistently, the others do it from time to time. Come on, load it. Wild potato blossoms. Those are useful for crafting. If, in case you didn't know, help yourself to some wild potato blossoms. Your life will be easier. Or maybe not easier, but more enjoyable, that's for sure. Okay, well let's go finish looting up Sanctuary Hills and then I'm gonna call this an episode. I have a couple of safes I want to open. I didn't open them before because I'm gonna abuse them for Piper's affinity. So opening those saves gives affinity with Piper and all of that good stuff, so on. Gonna start, and then I'm going to spend a little bit of while scrapping some things here still. Drop stuff in here. Ooh, nice, more purified water. Thanks to the hey doggy, give me all your stuff. Thanks. Put stuff here. Put all of this stuff here. I have more mole rat meat I can turn into food. Let's do that as well. So that means we have a little bit more food to get us so we don't necessarily starve quite as quickly. Glow sighted. Fusion core, that was a nice find. That black rim glasses, those would be charisma instead of perception. I think I'm gonna hold on to the perception things though. Those are the perception things are quite nifty to have. Alright, yeah, I have a lot of purified water now. And I have a bunch of mole rat chunks. I'll drop this squirrel on a stick over there. Alright. So let's do a little bit of looting. Which houses are still unlooted? This one has a safe. And stuff. Disarm the bomb first. Unlock the safe. Actually, I also never hacked the computer, so we're gonna do that for XP as well here. And where are
That's
you?
it.
I have definitely read that, so before, so there isn't that much useful info there. Overall, just about junkies in this area. Was it here the locked? Yes, locked suitcase.
Nice.
Loungewear. Is that something I would like to wear, actually? Loungewear. Yeah, well, that doesn't look awful. I think I'm liking this so far. Then there is a safe in two of these houses still, and then there is the do I have a? I have a perk. I could pick up. Yeah. We're doing that right now. Locksmith. So I can open the other safes in this place as well, and some other places too. Open more safes. All right. So was here. Unlock this safe.
That's it.
Pre-war money, buff out medics, proper drugs and guns. It would be nice to find a lot of there's a safe in that, there's a safe in that, and then there is the cellar I never looted, so we're gonna definitely do those. Unlock this safe.
Sweet.
Because these are what I want. I want more 10mm pistols, and I would prefer to find like a lot of them. Same with like double barrel shotguns and that sort of stuff, because I'm gonna hand those over to settlers. Those are guns I really want to hand over to settlers instead of their usual pipe weapons. Those seem much better for settlers to be equipped with, or rather they not just seem, but they are indeed. Take that, and typewriter is a real nice find. Gold bars are useful because they are worth a lot. I mean, this place is worth a lot of money to just come in there, and also there is booze here. Advanced lock safe. Open that up.
That's it.
Here we go. Loot that. Anything else? More food. So yeah, early on, if you're just lacking in food, there is a lot of food in Sanctuary if you don't mind taking a little bit of rads. And it's not that big of a deal, actually. Take a little bit of rads to start. But there is also, as you have noticed so far, I have not eaten a single piece of radioactive food. And that is including me just running to Diamond City and so on, instead of trying to even slaughter animals nearby. So food is not really a big concern, big issue, even on survival mode. And water, well, I'm getting 3 bottles of purified water, and once I have this place actually set up and so on, and I am having even less issues with water after that, huh? Okay, let's drop stuff here just in case. And I'm gonna loot the final safe, and then we're going to call this an episode. Alright, now you have the locations of all the safes in Sanctuary Hills if you didn't know those by heart already. Pipe pistol, another pipe pistol I can break down. That is nice overall. And with that, I am going to call this an episode right here. The sun is setting, it probably has set by now. Well, it is setting. And I will see you folks another time with more Fallout 4 survival mode.